Rudy's back.
Yeah, I'm not. Oh, there I am. I wasn't hearing from anybody, so I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, we are setting up the changing the feed, feeding YouTube in instead of Melon.
I'm here with you.
Do we see it? I don't see it.
I see the stream. Alex says looking good. Thanks, Alex.
Oh, you can see it actually on YouTube, Alex. Got it. Okay. I'm going to close out and go over into, no.
Alex, do you know about Team Maybe? No. There's no way.
Really, the solid delay though, the back is what will be interesting in the chat, because somebody will chat something. There's nothing we can do about that, obviously.
Yeah, Alex, put something in the chat, Alex, and I'll tell you when it pops up on my end.
Well, I see you're reacting to it.
Okay, so how far behind is it?
She didn't tell me what she thought. I think it's like 10 seconds or so.
That's actually not too bad. I've seen YouTube vary from 5 seconds to 55 seconds on their delays.
Hi, sorry. I saw the message and it was like almost within 5 seconds in the stream for Alex. As soon as you put it up, I saw it a few seconds later. So I think the delay is only about 5 seconds right now, which is actually, as you said, very good.
Yeah, I think everybody's going to have their own experience. It's YouTube. So depending on where you are, what server you're looking at.
The beauty of YouTube. So are we seeing Rudi live and clear? I think everyone is.
Rudi went away. She's back.
Melon. I think I actually exited out of Melon. Can you resend
You did.
the link?
Oh.
Looks good though, so we're not having the same issue anymore, which is what we want to do accomplish.
Yeah, one thing I did want to do though before we all jump is maybe just give us another round of like doing ins and outs, because I know that sorry, I'm hearing a lot of echoing. See if I can voice this. One of the things that I know we're working with Melon is that like in the back end, Brian this morning had all of his news set in a certain way, and there was a moment where they reset, and so I want to be sure that Brian, now that you have those in the right place, that we can kind of make sure that we're feeling comfortable in pulling them up and pulling, getting in and out smoothly.
Rudy. How are you doing?
Hi. I'm not in the hangout, so I don't know if you need me to do anything.
No, I'm talking to them on Slack, so don't worry.
Okay.
They're just talking about transitions. It's more about the graphics, not so much you. Yeah, just Melon is weird about like you can't label things, and it's just it's much more complicated than just like everything being in order and you just click click click. So we have to like kind of break the system for it to work. Hello. Brian, I don't know if you can hear me, but what I can do is I can share one of their presentations that I have, and I can act as each person so that you can see my share screen each time if you'd like. Just give me 2 seconds to pull them up. I have to locate the link of the presentations that were sent earlier today. Give me a moment. Doesn't seem to be pinned to the channel anymore. I can't hear what's going on in the Zoom, so I'm not getting any response, so I'm not sure what's happening. Here we go. Let me open each of these. Okay. Can you see yourself on YouTube? Rudy, did you look?
I don't. My phone's charging in the other room.
Let me see if I can. I believe it's fine. No one said anything since it was all good. Here we go. This is what I wanted. Perfect. Obviously, thank you again, Rudy, for doing this. Much appreciated.
Of course, of course.
You know how this goes. You never know what's going to happen live.
I know. Yeah, no worries at all.
I think the beauty that there's a beauty to the virtual side of things, but there's also the hiccups, which I think we're all coming to terms with slowly.
Oh, totally. I mean, people can't expect perfection. It just doesn't work like that. Especially on days when entire platforms of social media just go down.
Right.
I feel like it has to be related to the whistleblower. I know it probably isn't, and that sounds like a conspiracy, but it's kind of crazy. Happens the day after.
I'm back. We were just having a discussion about the throws and the transitions between talent.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I've just been informed.
oh, okay. So we were having a discussion over there while you guys were chatting over here. So anyway, why don't we go ahead and we'll just play this way through. I mean, we can do the whole run of show. I don't care if we want to start with the top.
Yeah. So what we can do is we can start. If we start from the top, obviously Rudi can go full screen, and you can, Rudi, you can throw. I'll just act as each presenter. I have their presentations up.
Yeah.
I have their presentations up so that I can.
Oh, you can do the presentation. Great.
Yeah, I have them up. Yep.
Do you want me to just kind of do a little bit slower of what I did last time so that you have more time for the graphics?
Yeah, I think when you
you probably saw it. I was running them through the process here. And I'll just tell you as well so that you know as a presenter. Have you shared your presentation?
No,
Allison?
she doesn't have one. No, oh no, I'm not sharing it. I can share it now.
Okay.
I'll share
I had one otherwise, but
I have them. I can do them. I can act as the person.
okay. Yeah, I mean, if you want to throw that up. So basically the routine is with the two of you up. I'm going to take Allison as you're introducing her. Full screen. I have to hide you before I bring the presentation in. So after you kind of toss it, there's that's the little delay, if you will, as I remove you and add the presentation back in. So we can go through this thing, and we're starting, we can just start top of show in Yahoo.
You want me to start from the tippy?
Yeah, let's start from the top.
Okay. I'm waiting for the graphic, right?
You are. That's correct.
Oh, sorry, I was talking to you. Yeah, I said the first part of your thing can go fairly quick. We're going to hit the schedule, and then I think the actual throws to each individual, we should just try to make those as real as we can.
Okay, I'll read through the actual bios then.
Awesome. That's great. Okay. Fantastic. I'm out. Allison, you're coming out. Rudi, you're going to be on.
Hello and welcome to our first Reconvene sessions. We're so happy to see you here virtually, and we can't wait to hear from some of our amazing event creators today. My name is Rudi, and I'm a member of the Proactive Success team here at Eventbrite. The purpose for these sessions is to share what's new, what's next, and what matters in the event industry. And to kick this off, let's all say hello to each other in the chat and share where you are from and what you're looking forward to learning today. Wow, you're from Atlanta. Love that. I'm personally excited about today's sessions, which will focus on how to create an event series. Oh, Alex is from Oaktown. Okay. We will hear from 3 absolutely incredible event creators, and you'll gain invaluable knowledge on marketing strategies, community building, and how to launch your own series. Now, let's go over today's schedule. We'll first hear from Taja Cheek of MoMA PS1. Next, Claire Wasserman from Ladies Get Paid. And we'll close out with Amazi, a Guinness World Record holding hula hooper, who will give us a live demo on how she creates her events on Eventbrite. Then I will go over the DEI guidelines and accessibility commitment. You can find all of these sessions on the Eventbrite YouTube channel. We are very excited to be able to chat with you in the YouTube chat box. Feel free to pop your question in anytime, and one of our moderators will get back to you. And we hope that you will continue the conversation after today's session. Feel free to get a drink, get up, use the restroom when you need to. I am thrilled to introduce our first speaker of the A Series of Fortunate Events session, Taja Cheek. Taja is the Associate Curator at MoMA PS1, where she leads the institution's performance programming in their summer outdoor music series, Warm Up. Prior to MoMA PS1, she worked with artists at institutions like the High Line and Creative Storm, while also running DIY music venues in Brooklyn and Manhattan. Please give a warm welcome to Taja Cheek.
Hi, Rudi. Thank you so much for having me today. I'm really excited to be part of the event. We'll take you through my presentation.
I blew that. That was my
Why?
mistake. I hit the wrong thing. So let's just. I needed to bring. I needed to bring you full screen and then bring things back. So let me just run through that one more time. Whoa.
Are we getting feedback from you, Brandon?
Yeah. Wow. Hang on.
Hello, Taja Cheek.
Hi. I'm definitely not as cool as Taja, that's for
I'm all alone. Should I be reintroducing Taja right now? If you want to let me know, Allison, in the private chat. Brian, I can't hear you. Come here, man. Come here.
All right. I'm back with you. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do this again. Try to change the timing a little bit on my part. You did great.
Okay.
So we're going to have you introduce Tasha again.
Jesus, Benny. Sorry.
Oh,
Okay, I'm ready.
okay, now I should be able to hear you. Fantastic.
I'm
So
ready
gonna go-
whenever you are.
Okay. I'm going to get rid of myself. You go ahead and throw to her, and we'll bring her in.
Okay. I'm thrilled to introduce our first speaker of a series of fortunate events session, Taja Cheek. Taja is the Associate Curator at MoMA PS1, where she leads the institution's performance programming and their summer outdoor music series, Warm Up. Prior to MoMA PS1, she worked with artists at institutions like the High Line and Creative Time, while also running DIY music venues in Brooklyn and Manhattan. Please give a warm welcome to Taja Cheek.
Hi, everyone. It's lovely to be here. Thank you so much for the lovely introduction. Rudi, I really appreciate it. I am going to be sharing my presentation, which is MoMA's PS1's warm-up, A Victim of Success. So, warming up, outside concerts from the 80s, based on Berlin, all great things, test. PS1 is amazing. Everyone should come. Rudi, you need to come because you've never been. I've been to the concerts there. They are phenomenal. This is from 2013, I think. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure to give you my presentation.
Thank you so much, Taja. That was a pleasure to my ears. Our second, should I go right in? Our second speaker is.
Hang on a second. So I got flatlined because I saw something I didn't like at the top of that.
What happened?
The way it presented, I saw video come in and out. Did you guys see that?
No.
Mm-mm.
I didn't see it in Melon.
Okay. So I saw video, I saw a blip, and that threw me. So if everything looked okay on your side, was timing better and all that?
I didn't
looked
see
better, but when Taja went up,
We'll
it had my name on the bottom.
Yeah, sorry, Brian. It's really hard to I know that they're speaking to you, but we didn't see it.
Okay.
And I think that the only thing is that obviously the lower third was off. And I'm sure that's because everything is not set up in order because we didn't set everything up in order yet. So
no.
But yeah, but no, the timing was fine. I came on, I was able to say hi, my lower third came up, and then I was able to present. So it was all fine, and I didn't see the glitch that you saw.
Okay.
And that's Rudi.
Fine. Then they said it looked fine, so let's go with that. I'm gonna set up for the end of this, and then we'll go on to our next presenter.
Okay.
You're not sharing your screen at this point, right?
No, I'm not. I've moved over. So I was just changing to Claire.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
That's fine. Then we're just going to start with you, Rudi, for our next person.
Okay. Our second speaker is already making me want to ask for a raise, and that's Claire Wasserman, the educator, author, and founder of Ladies Get Paid, a platform, global community, and book that teaches women to level up professionally and financially. She also hosts the John Hancock podcast, Friends Who Talk About Money. A highly sought-after expert for Fortune 500 companies working to improve diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging, Claire has traveled the country teaching thousands of women how to negotiate millions of dollars in raises, start businesses, and advocate for themselves in the workplace. Please welcome Claire Wasserman.
Hi, Rudi. Thank you so much for having me. This is an amazing opportunity. I'm really excited to share my presentation with all of our Eventbrite watchers. How to scale and build, scale an event series. I think that's how, yep. Sorry, excuse me, technical glitch on my end. That's me, Ladies Get Paid. Please buy my book. There's only 2 of us, only 2 full-time staff. Overview of what we're going to talk about, lots of mistakes, sponsors, build the sub-community, Attendees love it. Get all that money tied up with your scrunchie. Now go get paid. Thank you so much, Rudi. It was an honor to be here today. I'll hand it back to you.
I would love to be going out and getting paid, Claire. Thank you so much. I can't wait to hear from our last speaker of today's session, Amazi. Amazi is the founder of Hoop Blast, a hoop fitness class guaranteed to get you moving and get your abs as hard as diamonds. Amazi is the head of performance for world record holding hoop troop Marawaz majorettes and also holds a 2-time Guinness World Record for hula hooping with a twist. Please welcome Amazi.
Thank you so much for the introduction, Rudi. That was amazing. I'm really excited to share not only my presentation, but I'm going to do a demo of the Eventbrite site as a creator with everyone. So let's get started with my presentation. Here we are, scheduling events and package deals. I'm Amazi. I'm amazing. This is me, hula hooping my way through life. Hoop Blast. Why is scheduling amazing? And then I believe at this moment she goes to her demo, which I do not have her account set up. That's right, Rudi, Hoop Life. Why does it make things easier? You can add dates, package deals, etc., etc. Oh, demo, demo, demo. More workshops, less admin. That's what every creator wants. Thank you so much. Catch me at Amazi Hoops on Instagram at amazihoops.com. Thank you so much, Rudi. I had a great time. Hand it back to you.
Thank you, Taj. Or Amazi, I also had a great time. Oh! So then I'll be wrapping up, sharing my favorite part of the event. I would love for you to pop in the chat and share your favorite highlight from today's session. There are so many to choose from. And while you're in the chat, you'll notice a survey link, which I don't know, Alex, if you want to actually try and send it, and I'll tell you when it pops up. While you're in the chat, you'll notice a survey link. We'd very much appreciate your feedback on today's session so we can continue to improve and make them useful to all independent event creators. Thank you to our wonderful speakers, Taja, Claire, and Amazi. We're so happy to have you and to learn from your experiences and your successful events. If you have any questions on the platform, please check out the Help Center, and our Eventbrite moderators will post links to those resources now. I see that Alex added a note. We actually have the event link live so people can register during tomorrow's session. Can we call that out? Sure. Don't forget to RSVP to our next session called Tales of Failure, How I Messed Up and What I Learned, which will be held on November 10th on YouTube Live and is available to RSVP now on Eventbrite. Event creators will be sharing their stories and lessons from their wildest event experiences. Thanks again for joining, and we can't wait to see you at the next session.
We're back.
Hi, we're back.
Okay.
I just asked. Go
I'd
ahead.
love to do it one more time, just because.
Yeah. Okay, try now.
Just because that last, when we did the final speaker, we left her lower third up the entire time while her side is running. So we're
Yep.
going to do it a couple times.
Yep. I don't mind that at all.
And one just comment, like if that were to happen live,
Yeah.
the operational plan that Suzanne and I discussed earlier this morning is that we're gonna all be in the Zoom
Yep.
chat,
Yep.
which is 30 seconds ahead. We'd message Suzanne, be like, hey, the lower third is still up,
Yep.
and then she has some sort of mechanism to let you know that the lower third is still up. So
Yep.
I don't know if we want to use our G chat right now as kind of like that same mechanism. If it were to happen again, I would love to see that happen live because it did take over. I don't know if the message ever got to you or not, Brian, and if you looking in this chat, but just let's practice that in the dry run as well. If we make a mistake, that's okay. Let's run with it, and let's practice that corrective
Yeah.
mechanism.
Will do. Okay, I'm back with you. we're basically just going to run through all the intros. I left up the lower third on that last one. Didn't see it until the very end. So
just so you know, Brian, I didn't get a notification, or I would have put it into the chat. I wasn't notified.
Yeah.
I saw it, but there's nothing I can do.
And I'll leave my Zoom chat up. There will be a lot more time between things. I'm going to have to watch that because I did take it out, but it didn't come out. So I'm going to have to make sure that each one of these things really does its thing. So, all right. Here we go. We'll rip it from the top again and get this down.
Okay, cool.
Hello, and welcome to our first Reconvene sessions. We're so happy to see you here virtually, and like you, we can't wait to hear from some of our amazing event creators today. My name is Rudi, and I'm a member of the Proactive Success team at Eventbrite and your host today. Eventbrite's new Reconvene sessions were created to help empower creators like you to continue to learn what's new, what's next, and what matters in the event industry. To kick this session off, let's all say hello to each other in the chat and share where you're viewing from and what you're looking forward to learning today during the session. I'm really excited about the session, which is focused on building an event series. We will hear from 3 absolutely incredible female event creators, Taja Cheek, Claire Wasserman, and Amazi. Now let's go over today's schedule. We'll first hear from Taja Cheek of MoMA PS1. Next, we'll hear from Claire Wasserman from Ladies Get Paid, and we'll close out with Amazi, a Guinness World Record hula hoop. I have to say that a million times. We'll close out with Amazi, a Guinness World Record holding hula hooper, who will give us a live demo on how she creates her one-of-a-kind events on Eventbrite. Then I'll go over the DEI and accessibility commitment, sharing that the sessions will be posted with closed captions on the Eventbrite YouTube channel. Feel free to pop your question in the chat anytime, and our moderators will get back to you and connect in the chat with one another. If you need to use the restroom, go to the restroom. If you need to drink, drink. I am thrilled to introduce our first speaker of the A Series of Fortune event session, Taja Cheek. Taja is the Associate Curator at MoMA PS1, where she leads the institution's performance programming and their Summer Outdoor Series warm-up. Prior to MoMA PS1, she worked with artists at institutions like the Highline and Creative Time, while also running DIY music venues in Brooklyn and Manhattan. Please give a warm welcome to Taja Cheek.
Hello, Rudi. Thank you very much for having me. I appreciate being on Eventbrite's session. I'm ready to share my presentation with all of you viewers. So I'm going to talk about MoMA PS1, how they are a victim of success, the best kind of victim. PS1 is great, outdoor concerts, etc., etc., trying new things. Everyone should go, party it up. Thank you so much. I'm glad to have shared my presentation with you.
I'm so glad that you did. Our second speaker is already making me want to ask for a raise, and that's Claire Wasserman, the educator, author, and founder of Ladies Get Paid, a platform, global community, and book that teaches women to level up professionally and financially. She also hosts the John Hancock podcast, Friends Who Talk About Money. A highly sought-after expert for Fortune 500 companies working to improve diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging, Claire has traveled the country teaching thousands of women how to negotiate millions of dollars in raises, start businesses, and advocate for themselves in the workplace. Please welcome Claire Wasserman.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for having me. My name is Claire Wasserman, and let's talk about how ladies get paid. How to build and scale events. That's me. Buy my awesome book. It's just me and my partner, no full-time staff. And we know how to get you paid. Attendees love it. Get that money, put it in a scrunchie, and now go get paid. Thank you so much. Thank you very much for having me, Rudi. It was great.
Thank you. Now I know I should keep my stacks of money in my scrunchies. I can't wait to hear from our last speaker of today's session, Amazi. Amazi is the founder of Hoop Blast, a hoop fitness class guaranteed to get you moving and give you abs as hard as diamonds. Amazi is the head of performance for world record holding hoop troupe Marawaz Majorettes, and also holds a 2-time Guinness World Record for hula hooping with a twist. Please welcome Amazi.
Hello. How are you today? I'm glad to be here, coming at you straight from London, East London. My name is Amazi. I am the world record holding hula hooper and the founder of Hoop Blast. So I'd love to share my presentation. Scheduling events. This is me. This is our amazing group. I schedule all my Hoop Blast events on Eventbrite. It makes my life easier. And so now I'm going to show you a demo of how that happens. And then coming back to my presentation, more workshops and less admin. That's what every creator wants out there, making our lives simple. Thank you so much. Find me at Amazi Hoops on Instagram. Thank you very much, Rudi. It was great to be here.
Thank you very much, Amazi. I'm going to hoop for the rest of the night. Please pop in the chat and share your favorite highlight from today's session. There are so many to choose from, and use the hashtag reconvene when posting on social media, and take our survey, please. Thank you to our wonderful speakers, Taja, Claire, and Amazi. If you have any questions, please go to our help center. Don't forget to join us for our next virtual session called Tales of Failure, How I Messed Up and What I Learned, which will be held on November 10th on YouTube Live and is available for RSVP on Eventbrite now. Thanks again for joining us today, and we can't wait to see you at the next session.
Boom, boom, boom.
That was good.
That was good. There was a button I tried that didn't work in the very last presenter, so now I know that's not an enlarged person button. So I'm going to mute you guys for 1 second and speak to them real quick. That was much better. I thought that felt really good. So you guys good?
Yeah, no, that felt really good. I made a couple notes. Actually, do you want to have Kyle's back in here from?
Sure. Let
Have
me.
him come back and we can chat real quick.
Yeah.
I think that felt really good, but there were a couple notes that I made about why it felt good, and we're going to need to tell our presenters that tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay.
I think I heard.
I'm back with you. Let's leave here, back over to
To the Hangout?
to the chat.
Okay.
Good. All right. Yeah, I mean, one of the things that really helps me is that little blurb that Allison was just adding.
Exactly.
Because that gives me a chance for the lower third. It gives me a chance to hide Rudi.
That was my call out.
Yeah.
Like things that we need to have talent geared in on, and we can run this, Allison. I'm perhaps going to have you run this with them in the morning. I know that you have already called out to them. It's like have their tab shared, not the whole screen. You had it geared up and ready to go already. Like it was, and have you already expanded it into the share view on your other screen? Okay, so that's one thing that we can like set them up for. Like when they do that, it's a lot less awkward for Brian.
Yeah.
So like let's make some notes for that. And then where I saw the spacing like start to feel more natural is Rudi introduces, and then Allison, where you like took 10-15 seconds to just be like, thank you, I'm so excited to be here, I'm really excited to talk to you about what I'm doing. Like just 10 seconds of stalling of really naturally allows Brian to put up the lower third, take down the lower third, bring up the presentation. And so we may have to just practice that with them a couple times in the morning, because I think if they jump straight to, hi, thank you so much, okay, my presentation, that doesn't actually allow Brian enough time to be able to click, pull down. And so I think that's actually the key to making that feel really smooth.
Yeah, I agree. I like Mary's idea of bringing them full screen at the end of the intro from Rudi. That felt great. The lower third, we just needed to live long enough that people can read it. So if they're doing a quick, exactly what Allison just did naturally, and exactly what you just said, I think that's going to work great.
Yeah, like a 10-15 seconds.
Yeah,
the other thing I just want to call out for this group is Claire does not have a second monitor, so she will have to like okay, go over to pull up, and we will see a little bit of that housekeeping behind the scenes. We tried to get a monitor out there today, but ultimately decided that that was adding too many variables into
Okay.
this since we
Yeah.
tested it that way today. So just calling that out, that we will see a little bit of her navigating. I'm fine with it. And we're all very used to it, so I think that feels
Yeah.
great. Okay. Alex, I see your note on making sure that we can transition Amazi over to the demo tomorrow. We'll let her run through that. Any other call-outs from the crew?
Nope. Nailed that last run. Feeling so much better, and Brian, you nailed it. So
Thank you.
I'm feeling good. As long as like the other speakers are feeling good about their transitions, then I'm feeling good. Yeah, but I just remember that Amazi was like a little bit delayed as she was trying to go back and forth and like saying I'm going to share this thing now, and like that's okay if she does once, but I don't want that to be like 20 seconds of her waiting for that. So as long as we have a chance to practice that in the morning, I think we'll be good to go.
Great.
Okay. All right. Well, everyone, I appreciate you doing extra reps. I know that it's,
No, it's good. In TV trucks, we practice a lot before you go into a show. A lot. And it's just for this reason, just to get the feeling and get everything right. So.
Exactly. And Brian, if you need any support from us,
I'm filming YouTube videos, so I'm ready to go.
pro over there.